So I wanted to warm up, do a little rapid fire.
Sure.
Little warm up. Let's see where we're at. Optimist, realist, or hopeful skeptic?
Oh, I'm an optimist.
Okay.
You have to be an optimist when you're flying on a rocket ship built by the lowest bidder.
One book you recommend to everyone?
I'm reading a couple books right now, but one of them is a book by a guy named Ryan Holiday.
Okay.
And it's called Wisdom Takes Work.
Okay. Do you have a favorite part about it or not?
Well, it talks about some of the philosophy of the Stoics.
Okay.
And that, there are these, certain principles, like courage is one of the things. Courage is easier than wisdom. Wisdom's kind of a hard thing to figure out and get to.
Favorite meal in space?
Shrimp cocktail's not bad. If you let it,
space?
Yeah, if you sit it in the corner for about 15 minutes and let it fully rehydrate, because it's dry, you got to add water to it.
That's it. You just add water and it sits there?
You sit it there, and then you got to shake, you got to massage it a little bit, the little shrimps.
Really?
Mix up the sauce with the shrimp.
Imagine shrimp cocktail.
And if
being
you
in
don't
space.
let it rehydrate enough, it's crunchy, which is weird for shrimp.
Okay. This is fun. One habit that keeps you sane.
I try to play golf once a month.
Like my dad.
Not like Donald Trump, who's playing golf every 2 days.
You said it, I didn't. Who's the better pilot, you or your brother?
He always has this thing about, which is, kind of, bullshit.
Okay. So you.
I'm definitely.
You. Okay.
I've also been doing it longer than him.
Okay.
I'm like a year
Fair.
senior to him in the Navy.
I'm cleaning the record right now.
And I still fly. And he's I don't know, in Colorado sitting on his couch.
Not even. If you weren't in politics or NASA or military, what would you be doing?
Oh. Probably nothing.
Really?
Yeah, that's my thing,
Yeah.
right? I was in the military. I was at NASA for 15 years. I really like those things. I don't hate this job. I actually like this job because of the impact you can actually have. What else could I be doing? I don't know, maybe something in sports.
Okay.
Being involved somehow.
Okay. Maybe in golf? Or you just want to enjoy
No,
golf?
I don't know, being a coach.
Okay.
Wouldn't mind being
Well, you have a granddaughter. You could be.
I know.
Probably
I
will.
could be a little league coach, but she's 4.
Star Wars, Star Trek, Battlestar, Galactica.
Not Battlestar Galactica,
Okay.
though I did watch that as a kid. I have to be pretty even keeled here on the Star Wars, Star Trek.
I know.
Star Trek came out, and I've talked to George Lucas about this. He made that movie. Yeah, he made that movie for a 13-year-old boy, essentially.
Okay.
And when that movie came out in whatever year it was, I was around that age.
Okay. Well, come on, Okay.
So Star Wars.
Yes. Oh, okay. I need a moment to take that in. Do you think it's statistically possible that we are the only intelligent life in the universe?
No.
One word you want people to feel when they hear your name.
I've never thought about that. Well, first of all, they have to recognize who I am. So
Well,
name
let's say they
assume
Yeah. What word would you want
that,
people to
he's
feel or be associated with you?
public servant.
I had a lot of political questions. I'm a woman of color. I am queer. A lot of people that look like me are scared for their lives right now. But honestly, a lot of my intention and content and what I create has to do with human connection. And a lot of policies you're able to look up when it comes to representatives. So I like connecting on a human level and learning a little bit more about their humanity. So I'm gonna ask some questions kind of like that. So you did mention public servant. What life experience most shaped how you show up as a public servant?
I've had a lot of
I can imagine.
very, days in my life that I do not forget. First day I flew in combat over Iraq and nearly got shot down in service of my country. Day my wife, Gabby Giffords, was shot in the head in service to our country, nearly assassinated. So I think about that day a lot. And Gabby and I are just going to keep showing up, and we're not going away. I'm fighting it out to the end. I've got friends that say they're moving to Canada, they're moving to Ireland. I'm not moving anywhere. this is too important. These are challenging times, and I can understand why you feel the way you do. People's rights are being violated. I think we have a guy in the White House that doesn't really care about people and really has no idea what he's doing. He's a lot different than he was the first time.
Yeah.
There's no boundaries,
Yeah.
no guardrails. He doesn't have any people around him that can give him any good advice. And even if they were there, I don't think he would take it anymore. So, yeah, we're not trying to remember what your question was.
Yeah, the life experience that most shaped you as a public
Yeah, I would say what happened to my wife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I've seen a lot. You share about it, and
Yeah.
you two being interviewed together is beautiful. What did you miss most about humanity when you were not on the planet?
Probably about humanity when I was on. Well, you're stuck with a certain group of people,
Right.
and you got to work with them.
Could be a home
Some of
cooked
them are Russians.
meal. Okay.
People often miss the weather, but that's not humanity. I would say just your family. People you're closest with. You get close with your space shuttle crew members, not so much with the space station folks, but it's just missing, the people my kids.
Yeah, like morning coffee with the family.
Yeah.
Simple things. What would have to change in the world for you to be happy it's the place that your granddaughter grows up in?
Change in the world? Right now I'm
lot.
focused on us here in the United States, getting stuff back on
Well,
track.
your granddaughter's growing up here, so
Yeah,
there's
she
a
lives
lot
in
here.
Tucson. She's 4 years old. I'm worried about the future of this country for a lot of different reasons. I think our democracy is somewhat at risk. Right now we have to win elections in 2026. We've got to win the White House in 2028. We have this, and it's not just here, right? In other countries, there's this movement towards autocracy, which is dangerous. We have a 250-year-old democracy. We should be really proud of this. Oldest democracy in the world.
You think?
It is the oldest, but it's also
No, you think
fragile.
we would value it more.
We should value it,
Yeah.
and we got to get things back on track. I do not want my granddaughter, living in a future United States where people's rights aren't respected, where the rule of law doesn't matter anymore, where there's one party that is just kind of takes over and decides and doesn't include all of us. And I want to see leadership in this country that really cares about the people and the planet, for that matter. I've seen this planet from space, and I've seen changes in this planet over a decade. Climate change, it's a real thing.
Turns out.
At the end of this century, if we don't do something about this, if we don't, work to continue to try to drive down the amount of carbon in the atmosphere, we're in for a challenging ride here. My granddaughter is going to have to live through that.
Last question. What gives you real hope right now despite everything that's going on?
I have faith in the American people to show up and do the right thing.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.